Yo, 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 Vemtaz here, and the paladin is in the game. Thanks for everyone that called me to wake me up to tell me, which was nobody. But anyways, she's in the game, and we'll take a look at her skills and awaken her, and look at the other paladins that are in the game and see which ones we think might be the next overpowered one. So, look at her skills here. Her leader skill is 55% resistance for guild battles. Which, I mean, there's a couple monsters that have that kind of skill, and it's really not someone you'd lead with. Usually you're going to lead with someone who has speed or HP or something else, attack power or something more vital for that. Her first skill attacks and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 15% chance. Okay, and it looks like when we awaken her, it stuns the same stun chance and recovers an ally with the lowest HP by 10%. This attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. So of course you're going to build a really HP based, and every time she uses her main attack, it's going to heal your lowest ally, which is kind of like a melee type thing. I think every time melee moves, she heals somebody 10%. So it's not bad, especially on the first skill, because I mean, you're not going to use the first skill every time, but when you use it, you're also healing. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, her second skill removes all harmful effects on an ally and makes them invincible for 1 turn. So for all those people who still don't have Chloe, she can be used for Katarina, and a lot of people use Katarina in Guild Wars especially, so that combination will be pretty good. It's for 1 turn and removes harmful effects, so if that ally is stunned, that way, actually it'll help people with Katarina because you don't have to have willpower runes on her, because you won't worry too much if she does get stunned. You can remove the stun and make her invincible the same round, so she can use her ability. And then the third skill provokes all enemies for 2 turns. This can be nice too, especially when you have a monster you don't want attacking your squishier ones. You can provoke them with this skill, which looks like with max cooldowns can be used every 4 turns, and have them attacking you, the high HP monster, instead of the squishier Lucian or whoever else you're bringing to do the damage on the team. So we're going to awaken her here. See how she changes her look. Okay. Cool looking mace and shield. Alright, so not sure what her max HP is. We'll look her up on the monster collection here. See what her max HP is going to be eventually here. I'm assuming it'll be high. Obviously, it's 12,000. It's pretty good. Pretty good defense too. I don't know if you'll use her for the front line for raids or not, because she doesn't really add a lot to for raids. She's got a single target cleanse. Yeah, I don't think she'll be pretty much used at raids, but there she is. So let's check out her other cousins, brothers, sisters, twins, whatever you want to call them. We'll start with the dark one first and see what the dark one can do. Okay, the dark one, an 85% chance to stun on the first. That's pretty nice. I mean, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's what they nerfed about Leica, but hey, let's go to the paladin. But anyways, attacks the enemy 2 times, removes beneficial effects with a 75% chance, and provokes for 1 turn. So that's a nice one if you have an monster under invincibility that you can't or endure, like Buddy Theomars. You can have a good chance to strip it and then provoke him to attack you the next turn. Or if the first one strips the buff off, the second attack kills him when he has 1 hit point. So that'll be good anti-Theo. Not that everybody's going to get this monster, but if they do. When the battle begins, balances the defense and attack power so that the stat with the lowest or lower value will have the same values stats, the higher value. Okay. So you build them really defensive or really high attack power, and it looks like it's going to balance whichever one's lower up to the higher one. Which is kind of cool. A little different. So I guess you build them like really, really high attack power or really, really high defense, and then they're both really high for him. And you can see he's got high defense. 801. It's pretty nice. So I'd probably make him a defense type monster, and just his attack power will do really good too. So he's going to be sounds like an offensive machine. And his leader ability, crit rate for guild battles. So he's also set up for guild battles, it looks like. Okay, let's check out the wind. And see what she does. Stuns and decreases the attack bar by 30% with a 30% with a 35% chance. So she kind of has like a little bit of a TOAH ability for the first attack, and a chance to stun, which is nice. She has the same skill as the light one, removes the harmful effects and makes them invincible for 1 round. And her third skill recovers the HP of the ally with 25% by 25%, and all allies. Okay, it's an AoE heal, and the chance of being inflicted by a critical hit for 2 turns. So she kind of has like the Kabila buff on her when she heals, and it also creates a shield that's 25% of your HP. Now it doesn't say for everybody, it could be for herself, but if that puts on everybody, that's pretty nice. Anti-crit, heal, and what was that last part? And the shield would be a pretty nice buff to have up on your guys. She also, increases the HP of monsters in guild battles by 44%. So this will probably be used. That's basically Brandia's skill, except in guild battles, not arena. So if you have like a tanky team that you want in there with like some Roteshes and stuff like that, high HP monsters, she'd be a very nice leader to have. So, and let's check out the water one. Attack stuns. Okay, attack stuns them for one turn with 35% chance. Your attacks won't land as glancing hits. So that first hit is kind of like Leica's, where it can't land a glancing hit. So whoever you're attacking, it's going to hit harder than it normally can. Attacks the enemy 2 times. Okay, so that's kind of like the Dark Paladins also here. Removes buffs, so he'd be good against Theos, of course. Removes all harmful. Oh, this is a passive. Removes all harmful effects on you when you're under inability effects, and creates a shield that's proportionate to 20% of your HP on allies for 2 turns. Okay, so you'll instantly recover a turn afterwards. Instantly. Okay, so if you put any kind of inability effect on him, it looks like he instantly strips it off, buffs everybody with a shield proportionate to his HP, and then he gets a turn. So you don't want to sleep him, you don't want to freeze him, you don't want to do those kind of things, that inability effects that stop him, because he instantly will get a cleanse, and he also gives everybody a shield, and then he gets to go. So yeah, he's interesting. He or she, I guess it's a she, right? Accuracy, guild battles, it's not going to be used. Good HP too. I think that's the highest HP one I've seen so far, unless I ignored it on the other ones. Yeah, so far it's the highest HP. And look at the HP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have some humor. Alright, there we go, this one beats the HP. This is a fire one, so let's see what she does. Attacks and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with 15% chance. You'll gain immunity for 1 turn after this. The attack deals more damage according to your HP, so she's going to be another HP type monster. Interesting first ability. So you got a chance to stun, and you'll gain immunity for 1 turn afterwards. So every time you use this, you get immunity up, like Amelia gives everybody immunity every time she moves. So every time you use this attack, you're giving yourself willpower, which is pretty nice. Removes all harmful effects on the ally, makes it so same skill as the Light Paladin for 2nd. And the 3rd, Cry of Threat. Creates a shield that's proportionate to your HP for 2 turns on yourself, and activates Threat State while the enemy attacks 3 times. So you have a new buff called Threat State. Okay. The enemy can only attack the target under Threat State when using the attack skill. Sounds a little confusing. Kind of have to see how that works out. So it kind of sounds like a taunt, but I'm not sure if that's a taunt just for like... maybe it's like an AoE provoke that everybody has to attack her. We'll see. What is her leader ability? Defense and allies. That might be used for comper teams, especially with the invincibility. Maybe Katarina. Or monsters that do good damage off their defense. So that's the new paladins in there, and well, we have the light. And we're going to grow it up and do some videos showcasing her abilities. But it's out. You can get it. Go fuse it. And we're going to also do our guild summons October 1st. So hopefully some of us Some of us can get a light, a dark, or I mean a dark or wind, fire, water one during our summon sessions. And I'm going to keep this video short. I'm going to go grow her up and get some runes on her and start testing her out and make some videos later to showcase what she can do and where she's useful. So go out there and get your Jeanne. You'll see me in the next video.